Hi, everyone. Hi, beautiful people. I hope you're well. My name is Anthony, and I teach at the New Hope Club on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I teach in Doylestown on Thursday nights. Um, so I hope that you are doing well in this time and that you are taking care of yourself. Hopefully, if you're watching this, that means you are and ready to move your body. So I just want to let you know that for my old friends, but also for my new friends out there who don't really know me very well, that I am thinking of all of you, and that's kind of why I'm here. So today's practice is really just all about getting grounded, and that's something that I've been really working on during this time is just figuring out, um, you know, finding my feet, finding my foundation. Um, because when my foundation is firm, I typically find that I'm more likely to bend when things get a little bit hairy, a little bit crazy. So when my foundation is strong and firm, I can handle those times of turmoil, I guess you could say. So I thought that today's practice could be all about that, just cultivating some grounding, finding some balance to allow us to bend in the wind. All right, so come join me. Here we go. Namaste. So to start, please come to a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like to you. I'm sitting on a block, so if you have blocks, and you typically use them, bring them out with you today for today's practice. If not, you can use things around your house. If you have furniture that you can use to help create more of a lift, that might help too. So maybe sit on a pillow or a blanket even to kind of roll up um, the blanket so you can get your sitting bones a little bit higher, knees in line with the hips, and draw the shoulders up towards the ears. Let them rest in the back. Hands in towards the waist, opening the chest up, nice and open, and just be here, right? Hopefully you've found a comfortable space in your home, wherever you're practicing, and let go of the day, right? Letting go of what happened earlier, letting go of what's about to happen later, and just cultivating some presence now. All right, so I invite you to softly close the eyes if that feels good. If not, you can just look at the ground, and that's totally fine. And just come into the body. Just notice. Right? Notice where you're at. Pay attention to the thoughts kind of coming and going. Maybe they're thoughts of uncertainty. They're just thoughts. Just kind of pay attention to them without changing. Pay attention to any sensations that you feel in the body. Maybe even you feel like your body has to move a little bit and allow it to do that, right? That just could be your nervous system settling down, and it's been pretty active lately, right? And then start to come into the breath and notice where you're breathing. Where do you feel it? Do you feel it in the nose? Do you feel it in the throat? Maybe in the chest or the abdomen? And we'll start to deepen that breath. So bring your awareness to the base of your spine. And on an inhalation, breathe in up the central channel of the spine, through the crown of the head, and create that lift in the side body. Keep that as you exhale down into the earth. One more time, repeat that. Inhale. Nice tall spine, lengthening through the crown of the head. And then exhale down, rooting you into the earth a little bit deeper, but maintaining the lift. Come to a breath that is neutral to you, comfortable to you. And fold your hands, and from an unfolded heart, Anjali Mudra. And please know that everything I offer is an invitation, not an obligation. So if something's not working for you, please listen to your body. I'm just here to guide and offer. Bow to the beautiful light that's in you and in each other. Blink your eyes open. Thank you. So before we get started, I want to leave you with, I want to share a quote with you that I came across that really resonates with me, especially during this practice. So it says, like a tree, you have to find your roots, and then you can bend in the wind. Right? So as we practice today, as we find our roots and find our feet and find our foundation, right, we'll practice a little bit where it tests that balance a little bit, right? But I invite you to go with the bend with the wind, bend with the struggle a little bit, and rather than fighting it, right, and getting really rigid, maybe allow yourself to loosen up a little bit. That might help you to ease into the pose a little bit more. Just things to think about and consider. All right, enough talk. Let's go. So take the hands and clasp the hands together. Press the palms forward, and then the thumb and pinky side evenly pressing forward. Draw the shoulders up towards the ears. Plug the shoulders back. Keep that, but knit the ribs up and in. Squeeze the belly. And we'll be here for a little bit. Squeeze behind the triceps. If this is a lot on the wrists, separate the hands and just press the palms forward. That's a thing, okay? Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out, let go. Maybe close the eyes, deep breath in. Deep breath out through the nose this time. One more time, inhale. Exhale it out. And then blink the eyes open if they were closed. Then inhale the arms overhead. Root the shoulders up and back. Okay, keep pressing the thumb and pinky side evenly up towards the sky. And again, if this is a lot, hands can be separated and you can press the palms up towards the sky. If the neck is coming forward, just bring the arms a little bit more forward. Okay? So you want to feel this, but be able to breathe in it comfortably. Keep knitting the ribs up and in. Tone the belly. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale, feel the floor. Inhale. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale. Exhale, release the hands down. We'll take a little bit of a twist. So inhale, lift the left arm up, tone the belly, and then take that left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Inhale, lift that right shoulder blade up and back. Nice tall spine. And then exhale, twist. Just a little bit. Nothing crazy yet. Not that we're going to go crazy. Don't worry. It's going to be great. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the belly button to spine. Good. Inhale, come to center. Maybe lift that right arm up. Draw the belly in and then turning at the torso rather than kind of turning at the hips. So draw that left rib back, right rib forward, taking that right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Work that left shoulder blade up and back. Nice tall spine, crown of the head, inhale. And then exhale, let that guide the twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, come to center. And we'll take the hands to the knees, and then on an inhalation, draw the shoulder blades up and back, press the chest forward, and then inhale, belly button to spine. Sorry, exhale it. Exhale it out. Inhale, lift. Exhale out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, draw belly button to spine, and then we'll come to our back here. Okay? So removing the block if you were sitting on it. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Maybe making some circles, maybe taking the knees to the right. And then knees to the left. Good, and then flex the feet a lot. And then bring the knees in line with the hips, okay? So feet super active, okay? And then take the hands to the tops of the thighs, rest your head down, draw the shoulder blades up and back. Tone the belly, and then inhale, press hands into thighs, thighs into hands. Press, 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 press. I feel this. Press, hopefully you do too. Press, and then release, draw the knees in towards the chest. And we'll do that again. So adding on here, okay? So press this time, shoulders can lift, head can lift, keep the chin lifting, and then press hands into thighs, thighs into hands. If this is a lot, just keep your head down, okay? Keep pressing, inhale, and exhale. Breathe. Remember to breathe on this one. I'm shaking. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, draw the knees in towards the chest. Just warming up the core a little bit. And we'll play a little bit here, so you can repeat any one of those, okay? Or this time, okay, take your right hand to your left thigh, top of the left thigh. Take the left arm overhead and extend the right leg forward. And then press that hand into thigh, thigh into hand. Press. Good. Inhale, switch. Left hand to right thigh. Press and flow. Press. Inhale. Exhale it out. Switch. And switch. And switch. Are we feeling the belly a little bit? I'm feeling it. I'm not even counting. Let's just keep going. How about 10 more seconds? Good. And 5. Good, knees into chest. Good, and then rock and roll. Come to tabletop position. All right, so we'll be on our mat. I'll face this way here. All right, so press the palms down. So fingertips nice and evenly spaced. Root the thumb and index fingers down. Okay. And then fingertips evenly spaced, press the index fingers parallel to each other and parallel to the mat. Okay, so tuck the toes behind you. Draw the shoulder blades onto the back, and then as you keeping that action, knit the ribs up and in. Hug the palms in towards each other, and then on an inhalation, just lift the knees and just hover the knees off the mat, extending the crown of the head forward, drawing the belly in. Feeling the floor here, feeling the earth. Good, an option to stay here, maybe that right leg lifts, just kind of hovering off the mat. Whew. I'm feeling that left thigh, I'm with you. And then lower that foot down. Maybe that left foot lifts, maybe. And then lower that foot down. Good. And then take the chest towards the thighs, keeping the arm bones lifting. Keep the knees bent as you take the hips up towards the sky. Now, if you can, start to work the heels towards the floor, keeping that curve in the lumbar spine. If the back starts to round, bend the knees, take the chest towards the thighs, hips up towards the sky. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Maybe bending one knee, maybe bending the other. Good. Inhale, swing forward, press forward into plank pose. So shoulders in line with the wrist creases, hips in line with the shoulders. Draw the belly in, squeeze the backside. You can always drop the knees here, okay? So if you notice that your hips are kind of dropping, I suggest lowering the knees, but lift the thighs, squeeze the backside, draw the belly button to spine. I know, we're still in plank. I feel like if I just talk more, well, it'll be okay. One more breath. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Right? You can always take the feet a little bit apart, bend the knees, hips up towards the sky, arm bones lifting. Good. Inhale, lift the right leg up. And then swing it through between the hands. Bring your hands to mirror the foot. And then tack your right hip back, left hip forward. And then making sure that you're long enough so that right knee tracks over the ankle rather than the knee forward of the toes. Keep that back thigh lifting. All right, if this is a lot, you can always bring that back knee down, and that's okay. You know, you can even pad the knee if that feels comfortable to you. Just kind of feeling the floor here. Good, now take your hands to front thighs. Work the shoulder blade, take the shoulders in line with the hips, draw the belly in. Good, and then cactus the arms and lean the torso forward over that front thigh. Inhale the arms up straight. Exhale, pull in. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. One more time. Inhale. Good. Exhale, pull in. And then bring the shoulders in line with the hips again, arms overhead. Whew, feeling that front thigh. One more breath. Good. Exhale, take that left hand to the floor or to a block. Get length in the side body as you take a side twist. Take that right arm up towards the sky. Draw the belly in. Maybe look up to the sky. Again, you can always do this with that back knee down. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Draw the shoulder blades up and back. Squeeze the backside. So bring the knees down to start. I know we have some really strong people, so if you know you can do this with knees lifted, go for it. We're going to go to low plank, and then press back up to high plank. But we want to try this to keep this with integrity, okay? So as you shift the torso forward, bend at the elbows, keeping the shoulders up and back. Draw the belly in, tone the belly. Go as low as you can go to inhale back up. Plank pose. 2 more times. Let's do this again. So shifting the torso forward, bend at the elbows, keep those shoulder blades up and back. Squeeze the backside. Inhale back up. Whew. 1 more time. Here we go. Shift the torso forward. Keep those shoulder blades up and back. Lower down. Make your way to your belly. OMG. Oh my goodness. All right. So click the tops of the toes down. Take the thumbs to the base of the chest. Okay. Squeeze the backside so that the knees lift up off the mat. And then hug the palms back towards the waist. Inhale the chest forward, up, and then back. Squeeze those shoulder blades up and back. Tone the belly. Squeeze the backside. If the shoulders are coming forward, bend at the elbows, work those shoulders up and back. Good. Lower down. Repeat that again. Keep the legs active. Inhale forward, up, and back. Keep the gaze forward rather than bring bringing the neck back, right? That's kind of a lot on the neck. Lower down. One more time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, you can come through plank or you can come through tabletop, okay? Tuck the toes, find downward facing dog. Arm bones lift. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Swing it through between the hands. Keep that back heel lifted. And then tack that left hip back, right hip forward. Making sure that you're long enough so the knee tracks over the ankle. And then press hands into front thighs. Take hands to hips. And then bring the chest over that front thigh. Tone the belly. Oh yeah, we have to do this side, right? So cactus the arms. Good. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, pull in like you're pulling this like a bar or some kind of weight. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that back thigh lifting. Good. Inhale. Exhale, pull in, and then bring the shoulders in line with the hips. You can keep them here or start to work the arms straight. Tone the belly. Maybe gaze up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Take that right hand to a block if you want to go a little bit higher, or to the floor. Keep the back thigh lifting. Get length in the side body, and then turn it to torso. Left arm up towards the sky. Feeling the feet. Keep drawing the belly in. Inhale. Exhale down. Plank pose. Option to go to downward facing dog, but if you have it in you, shift the torso forward, bend at the elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. Cobra pose, shoulder blades up and back, put the tops of the toes down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, walk the feet towards the hands. Take the feet hip widths apart, bend the knees. Take your forearms and just rest them on the tops of the thighs. So toes kind of parallel to each other, parallel to the mat. Hug the heels in towards each other, keeping the knees tracking over the ankles. Tone the belly. And then take the arms forward. Work the hips back, so bring your torso towards the thighs, really bowing forward. Good, keep the legs where they are, and then inhale, lift the torso. Woo. Utkatasana, chair pose. You can always cactus the arms here. Work the shoulder blades up and back. Tone the belly. And breathe. Good, maybe lift the heels, come a little bit lower. Good, inhale, straighten the legs, keep the heels lifting. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees, take hands to hips, shoulder blades up and back, tone the belly, and then root to rise. Woo, how are we doing, everybody? Good? Good, okay. So keep the feet hip widths apart, we'll come into forward fold again, okay? So if you have blocks, I suggest bringing them forward in front of you, okay? So hug the heels in towards each other, knees line up with the ankles. And then bend the legs again, bend the knees. Bring the torso towards the thighs, chest towards the thighs. Keeping that curve in the lumbar spine, start to straighten the legs. Lead with the heart as you bow forward. The head kind of just follows. If the back starts to round, bend the knees, work the shoulder blades up and back. And then you can start to work the legs straight, shining them back. Behind you, keep a little bend in the knees. And then if you want to go a little bit lower, keep drawing the belly in. Maybe work the feet together. Maybe coming all the way down. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And then inhale, rise up. Exhale the arms down. Whew, okay. Good, press into the left foot. And then inhale, come to the toes of the right foot, lifting the heel. Have a little bend in that left leg. And then press into the earth to take the right leg forward. Bring the hips slightly back. Okay? Now, hands can be on hips here. Okay? Cactus the arms, or full pose, arms up overhead. Okay? Bend into that left leg, bow the chest forward, lead that right leg back, step back, find warrior one. Now, taking those hands to hips, lean that torso forward, press into that left foot, step up and see if you can catch that right foot lifting. Right? If that's not working for you, you can always bring the toes down and tap. Okay? So can we do that 5 times? Why not? 5 times. Let's try it. We'll give it a shot. All right? So either hands to hips, cactus the arms, or overhead. Whatever you pick your arm position. Lower bend into that front leg. Reach back. Warrior one. Press up. Inhale to lift. Exhale to step back. Press into the left foot. Inhale. Whoa. Reach back. 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, one more time. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, reach back, lean forward, take hands to hips, press, bring that right foot to meet the left. Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, the arms down. Beautiful. So you might notice, we'll take a little breather here. I need a breather too. But you might notice that during this time, your body feels not usually how it feels when you're practicing. It might feel tight, you might feel a little shaky. And that's really normal, right? I'm feeling that too lately. And I think it's because of the energy and everything that's happening around us. So it's really, really important to keep practicing, keep moving, so we can work through that and find our strength, right? So now's our time to get strong so that we can really handle those times of instability in healthy ways. All right, that was my spiel. Let's go, left side. So, right foot rooted down. Inhale, lift the left leg, and then take the hips slightly back. And then again, maybe start with hands to hips to feel your floor, to get your routine, your movement. Bend into that right leg, reach back. Maybe warrior one with the back heel lifted, crescent lunge. Lean the torso forward, press into that right foot, catch it, and lift. Good, bend into the right leg, inhale. Good, take a breath in. Exhale it out, reach it out. Good, this is 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. One more time. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale. Lean the torso forward. Press in. Utkatasana, chair pose. Maybe feet together. Good. Lower down. Inhale, Uttanasana. Step, hop, or float to the back of the mat. Inhale, shoulder blades up and back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedaling it out. Good, bend the knees, take the feet towards the thighs. Work the hips back. Child's pose. If this isn't really comfortable to you, you can roll up a blanket. Take the blanket to the backs of the thighs and rest back. 3 deep breaths. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale it out. Good. Inhale. Exhale it out. Good. Come back. Find downward facing dog. Plant the hands. Fingertips nice and evenly spaced. Arm bones stay lifted. Good. And then root into the left hand. And then spin the left heel down. Take your right hand to your hip and bring your right leg forward in front of you. We'll come into Shavasana modified, okay? So press that right foot into the earth to lift the hips, draw the belly up and in. Maybe that right hand comes to hip, maybe right hand up towards the sky, okay? If you want to go a little bit further, come into full Shavasana side plank, keeping those hips stacked. Draw the belly in. Maybe top arm up towards the sky, maybe gaze to the sky. That eye of the elbow spins forward on that left arm. One more breath. Good. Exhale. Plank pose now. Option to just come to the other side or add a push-up. Lower down. Good. Eye of the right elbow spins forward. Spin that right foot back. Maybe that left leg comes in front. Lift the hips. Draw the belly in. Eye of the elbow spins forward to create space in the shoulder. Maybe stack the feet. Hips are stacked rather than that left hip opening up. Top arm up towards the sky. Draw the belly in. Good. Lower down. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees. We'll take some hops. It's springtime, right? So why don't we hop a little bit? Arms straight. You're like, hop? What is that? So press into the hands, arms nice and straight. Just take some hops. Heels to the glutes. Maybe find some air. And then hop forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, the arms down. Right, we'll play a little bit. Okay, so we'll take a wide stance here. And go long enough so that I kind of do this as my measurement, my wrists lining up with my ankles. That kind of lets me know how wide to go, okay? So, so turn your toes slightly in, heels slightly out, okay? And then hug the legs in to fire up the adductors, your inner thighs, okay? Good, and then take your left foot and turn the toes forward. And then bend into that front leg. Good, and then tuck that front hip under, top hip back. Take forearm to front thigh. Side angle Parsvakonasana, part modified. So work that left shoulder blade up and back. Take your top arm overhead. Lift that shoulder, plug that shoulder back as you exhale the arm overhead. Keep drawing the belly in. Keep your back thigh lifting. Good. Inhale, rise up. Warrior two. All right, so stay bent in that front leg. Tuck that front hip under, top hip back. Track that front knee over your third toe. It tends to knock in a little bit. Okay? And then bring your torso, your shoulders in line with the hips. Okay? Arms Up nice and straight. Back arm lifting as much as the front. Draw the belly in, tuck the pelvis a little bit. Nice strong warriors. Feeling our feet, feeling our foundation. Good. Inhale, supinate the front palm, and then exhale, reverse your warrior. Stay bent in that front leg. Keep tracking that knee over the third toe. Keep drawing the belly in. Lots of directions, right? Good. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, find triangle pose. So take your right hand to shin, right? That's a thing, okay? Left hand can come to hip. Sorry, I'm mirroring you. I think it's left arm, and then left arm to the inside of the shin, right arm onto the hip. My bad. And then if you want to go a little bit further, you could take hand to block or to the floor, okay? And then keep tucking that front hip under, top hip back, maybe that top arm comes up towards the sky. Squeezing right above that left kneecap. Back thigh lifts. Draw the belly in, good. Inhale, bend into the front leg. Rise up, warrior two. Turn the toes in. Woo, drop the arms. Beautiful. Okay. Is everybody sweating? I'm sweating. And then we'll turn the right toes to the right. Okay? Bend into that front leg. We'll come into that Parsvakonasana side angle, so forearm to front thigh. Tuck that front hip under, top hip back. Good, and then take your left arm forward. Inhale, draw that shoulder blade up. Plug it back as you exhale, arm overhead. Keep drawing the belly in. Maybe gaze to the sky. Keep this grounded shoulder plugging back as well. It tends to root forward. Good, inhale, rise up, warrior two. Keep tracking that front knee over the third toe, tuck the pelvis a little bit, and then bring the shoulders in line with the hips, so torso rooting back a little bit. Back arm lifts as much as the front. Gaze over the third finger. Relax the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale it out. Feeling strong, feeling stable here. Good, inhale, supinate the front palm, get length and reverse your warrior. Just gently bringing that hand to gently press on the back leg. Tone the belly, keep tracking that front knee over the third toe. Good, inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, find triangle pose. Either hand to front shin. You could take that left hand to your hip. Keep working that shoulder blade up and back. Maybe go to the inside of the floor or block. Maybe go onto the outside. And then you can even use that forearm and press it into the front shin to help you open up a little bit more. Maybe top arm up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale it out. Bend into the front leg. Rise up. Warrior two. So strong. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Turn the toes in. Take hands to hips. We'll come right down the middle. So inhale, shoulder blades up and back. Tone the belly. Exhale. Forward fold. You can always bring hands to blocks. Maybe fingertips. Maybe coming down a little bit deeper. Leading with the heart. So keeping that curve in the spine. Keep hugging the feet in towards each other. We'll take a little bit of a twist here. All right, so take your left hand down. Get length in the side body. Turn the torso, top arm up towards the sky or to the hip. Work that right shoulder blade up and back. Good, inhale. Switch sides, get length. Bring that right hand, that right wrist right in line with the nose. Get length in the side body. Top arm to the sky maybe. Inhale. Exhale down. Beautiful work. The shoulder blades up and back. Bend the knees a little bit. Lift the shoulders, lift the torso. Heel toe the feet together, or bend the knees and hop the feet together. Beautiful. Okay, almost there. Okay, we'll do one more little balancing here. Okay, so press into the left foot. Okay, we'll come into tree pose here. Okay, and then slightly take the hips back and inhale, lift the left leg forward. Sorry, the right leg forward. Again, mirroring. You can always use furniture or the wall for balance if that's a thing, all right? So slightly take the hips back, good, and then inhale the leg up. Exhale, open up the hip. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Good, inhale. And then exhale, and then find your foot, either taking foot to like heel to shin. You could take the foot to the calf, or grab, that right hand grabs right ankle. Lift above the kneecap, press the foot into thigh, thigh into foot. Pressing in towards the midline, get length. Maybe grow your branches. Maybe gaze to the sky. Feeling the stability. Go with the breeze, go with the wind. Exhale the arms down, release the foot, shake it out. Beautiful. Opposite side, okay? And you might find that one side is a little bit more strong, more stable than the other. That's just our bodies, right? So rooting into the right foot, get length, take the hips slightly back, flex the foot a lot, and then inhale, open up at the hip. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale, close. One more time, inhale. Good, and then exhale, find that placement of the foot, either heel to shin, foot to calf, okay? Or left hand grabs left ankle, press that foot into thigh, thigh into foot. So hug into the midline, get length through the crown of the head, maybe the arms grow. Calm the mind here. Maybe even practice closing the eyes. Feeling strong in the chaos. We've got this. Exhale the arms down. Bring hands to heart. Good, and then rest the palms forward. Take the feet hip widths apart. Draw the shoulder blades up and back. Softly close the eyes. Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale, let go. Inhale. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, release. Beautiful. I'm going to turn sideways for this. So we'll come into Malasana. So take the feet a little bit wider, okay? And then as you squat down, okay, bring the triceps into the inner thighs and squeeze. Now, if this isn't working for you when your heels are lifting, you can take a pillow or blanket underneath the heels and take the feet a little bit wider, okay? Now, press the triceps into the thighs, work the shoulder blades up and back, and then lift the pelvis a little bit, lift the hips, tone the belly. This is a lot of work here, okay? Option to stay here, okay, or we'll come into crow pose, all right? So, Bakasana, plant the hands nice and wide, okay, a little bit wider than you think rather than narrow. It's not wrong, it's just a lot harder, okay? And then draw the belly button up and in. And then shift the torso forward. So bend into the elbows and then work the heels back. Just kind of feeling that. All right? Good. Now, option, you can always take a blanket, I should have said this, and bring it in front of you like a crash pad, because that's a thing, right? Fear's real there. So bend into the elbows, press into the earth, draw the belly in, feel your hands. Maybe one leg lifts. Maybe the other lifts. Maybe arms start to straighten. So bring feet a little bit closer towards the hips, hips closer towards the feet. Keep drawing the belly in. One more breath. Exhale. Release. Whew. Oh my goodness. Let's come to sit down. We'll come to our backs just for a moment here, so don't get too comfortable. We'll give that a go again. Okay? You're like, oh yay. So come to lie on your back and take the feet together, the big toe mound together. Bring the knees together. Okay? So keep the feet as they are, and then work the knees open. Start working the pinky toes back towards you. Okay? That might not happen, but kind of think pinky toes back. Okay? Press the palms up towards the sky, rest the head down. And then inhale, draw the belly in, come up as far on the triceps as you can go, hugging to the insides of the thighs. Exhale, tap down. That's one. Inhale. Exhale, tap down. Good. Inhale, squeeze, draw the belly in. Exhale, tap down. Do we feel this? Right, so inhale. This is crow pose on our backs. One more time, give it a go. Good. Inhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale down. Draw the knees in. Beautiful. Now, we'll repeat that again, okay? So, repeating just feet together here, okay? Or option, okay? Taking your right elbow, bend the right elbow, take your right hand behind your head, okay? And then straighten the left leg and the left arm overhead. Good. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lower. 3 more times. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lower. Keep going. You got this. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lower. This is a lot. Keep the legs bent. One more time. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lower. Draw that leg in. Knees to chest. Whew. One more side. Here we go. We've got this. Okay? So again, keeping it here, right? Or left elbow bends. Take the left hand to the back of the head. Straighten that right leg forward. Take that right arm behind. Good. Inhale. Tap. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lower. Draw the knees in, making some circles, rocking onto the back maybe. Come back, find Malasana. Let's give it a go again. So, option 1 is just staying in Malasana here. Okay? If you're kind of toast, right? This is a thing, kind of working this. This is a lot, okay? This is a lot. You can even maybe take a twist open, okay? Kind of working that. Option 2, Bakasana again. All right, so giving that a go into crow pose, both feet lifted. Or option 3, extending one leg back, okay? So, same action. My hands are nice and wide. I'm bending at my elbows. This is serious. Glasses are coming off for this one. So bending into the elbows, right? Taking the chest forward. Coming into that crow pose. Maybe extending one leg back. Bring that leg in. Switch sides. Okay? So it's a lot of belly, right? A lot of core. Bending into the elbows. Extend that leg back. Lower down. Come to our backs. We're getting there, team. We're making it. We're doing it. Right? Going with the flow. Building foundation. Getting strong. Okay. Plant the feet. We'll come into a little bridge pose here, okay? So make sure, ooh, my voice cracked. Make sure that your feet are parallel to each other. So whenever I do this in bridge pose, I always notice my right foot comes more forward than my left, so just a common tendency. So just check your feet before you come down. Keeping feet hip widths apart and ankles slightly forward of the knees, okay? Come down onto the back. And then take the arms along the torso, bend at the elbows, fingertips up towards the sky. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then hug the heels in towards the waist. Inhale, lift the hips. Squeeze the belly. Keep the chin lifting. Work the shoulder blades up and back a little bit deeper. Inhale, draw the belly in. Good. Exhale, tap the hips down for a count of 2. Inhale the hips for 2. And squeeze at the top for 2. Exhale, lower for 2. Inhale for 2. Squeeze and hold. Exhale, lower. 3 more times, just like that. Inhaling, lift for 2. Squeeze for 2. Exhale, lower for 2. Inhale, lift. Squeeze for 2. Exhale, lower. 1 more time. Inhale, lift for 2. Squeeze for 2. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Cross the right foot, the right ankle over the left thigh. Flex that right foot a lot. Square the hips. Take your right hand and gently nudge that right hip open a little bit. Option to lift the left leg. Maybe that right hand comes between the window of the legs, grabbing behind the left knee, and then the left hand finds the right. Draw those legs in towards the chest, maybe working that right forearm into the inner thigh. Gently, head can lift, keep both feet flexed and active. Protect the knees. Keep drawing the knees in, maybe that top leg lifts towards the sky. As I always say in my classes, if you want to go further, maybe that leg comes over the head. That's the thing. I cannot show that right now. I know my limits, but I know many of you have that in your wheelhouse, so don't let me limit you. Good, lower the legs, keep the cross of the legs, and then take the legs over towards the right side. Maybe cactus the arms, keep that left shoulder blade grounding, take the gaze over towards the left. Keep drawing the belly in. Inhale, lift. Beautiful. Switch the cross of the legs. So left ankle over the right thigh. Square the hips, and you can just stay here if that's kind of where you're at. Just take your left hand and gently nudge that hip open. If you want to take a little bit further, lift the foot up, take the left hand between the window of the legs to clasp behind the right thigh, and then right hand finds left. Flex both feet to protect the knees, and then maybe shoulders and chest lifts, head lifts. Maybe that right leg up towards the sky. Maybe that left leg comes over your head. Good, gently release that. Keep the cross of the legs, take the legs over towards the left. Rest the arms down in cactus arms, taking the gaze over towards the right. If the forearms are if you're kind of here with the forearms lifting, you can straighten the arms so you can rest the arms down more comfortably. drawing the belly in. Inhale, lift. Draw the knees in. Come to a little bit of a seated twist here. We'll only be here very shortly. So just like we started, cross the legs. All right, I'm gonna give this one a go here, okay? So inhale, actually let me face you this way. Then I don't have to mirror. Inhale, lift the right arm up, draw the belly in. Good, then exhale, bring that right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Work that left shoulder blade up and back. Inhale, nice tall spine. Exhale, twist. Good, inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Let that guide you. Good, inhale, come to seated position, forward, and then switch the cross of the legs. Creating some space. You can always have something underneath you, a blanket or a block here if you need to lift. That's more comfortable. Inhale, lift the left arm up, draw the belly in, then exhale, take that twist. So I'm taking my right ribs back, left ribs forward. Take that left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Work your right shoulder blade up and back. Nice tall spine on an inhalation. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. Come to center. Draw the knees down. And then make your way into Shavasana. So you can have a blanket underneath the thighs, right? You can always take blocks and stack them on the backs of the knees as a lift. That's a thing, okay? You can even take a pillow underneath the head to rest down. So rolling down. Draw the shoulder blades towards each other a little bit. Let the feet rest out, palms up towards the sky. And then softly close the eyes here. Now I invite you to stay here as long as you want, as long as your body needs. So squeeze the feet together, squeeze the legs, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the glutes, squeeze everything, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then release. Let that rest. Make fists with the hands and the forearms, squeeze, tighten that up, tighten, 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 squeeze. Let go, release. Let the earth hold you. Tighten the muscles in your face, scrunch your face up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then let go. And then repeat that, the whole body. Tighten everything up, squeeze everything, squeeze, 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 and let go. Just melt into the earth. As you let go here in Shavasana, I have one final thought I'd like to leave with you. So I invite you to stay where you are. What you practice grows stronger. So think about that during this time of uncertainty. Right? So there is joy in all of this. There is opportunity. There's opportunity to get stronger, to practice all of those yoga tools that we learn and practice and have been doing for so long. Now is our opportunity and our chance to apply those tools. So please remember that what you practice grows stronger. Stay healthy. Stay well. Please know that you matter. And that even though we feel disconnected, we can still stay connected in more creative ways. I am here for you, and thank you so much for practicing today. Namaste, everyone.